be my expectation. And K'Sante gonna round out the draft for Irrelevant. We know that he's a very good K'Sante player. We saw it in playoffs last year when they had that very epic bout against Fnatic. Innovators on the way, for those that cared.
I mean, people do care, Betty.
Oh, hang on, mid-gank.
Niski, really with the focus resolved. There's the Spectral Morph follow-up stun. Niski flashes away, but the flash chase from Marcoon will be enough.
Get it, because I was like DOS that I didn't think that was gonna hit. But I think also it looks deceptively long because Zoelis gets one up for his team. They have their eyes on top lane. Rogue pinging.
Isma looking for the steal here. Marcoon backs away. Isma can get the smite, but Marcoon gets it instead. And now Isma is going to be collapsed on Zoelis coming across. Isma flashes. Zoelis lands it. It's a great example, Betty, of lollipopping onto Isma as he's caught across the wall. The bailout comes down onto him and he comes back to life. Dust kills off Zoelis and Isma's able to survive. And I'm a little bit angry at myself for using meme graphics during this fight because SK get two.
Grub's going to be started off. The Draven being as strong as he is scary. You look at the gold difference, pretty much exactly the amount of gold that he earned in that last fight. Grabbed himself the Sheen as well. Irrelevant hovering around. Don't think he's going to be able to contest these. Dragon spawns in a minute and a half.
They've got enough time to go and contest the Drake if they want.
He's going to be denied a little bit as Isma steals away the Raptors. Bot side of the map though.
Oh, Exa, no flash. He will have the bailout here, but will it be enough? Hostile takeover comes in and Marcoon dodges over it. Exa just a little greedy in his positioning and Zoelis punishes him for it. Now the collapse is going to start from SK. Isma behind the wall here as Marcoon on the Draven. Good Heartbreaker across. Isma goes in. Crescent Guard. There's the TP in by Larson. And Isma will fall as well. SK just donate themselves into the fight. But the Spiraling Despair is enough to catch one. Zoelis falls, especially when you have a comp that can pick out and isolate an individual member. It's so much easier for a Viego to get resets, and that's too much damage to that top lane tank.
May have been caught out here.
Well, let's see how much Marcoon can do. Irrelevant gets up towards the wall, has the all-out path maker, tries to all-out Wonder out, but it's killed by Marcoon. Could just be a Rift Herald drive-by here. I love Rift Herald drive-bys. It's not going to beat. Marcoon has the Heartbreaker, Flash Spectral Morph. Doesn't even need.
Makes it look easy. Well played there from Larson. In a 2 versus 1, he is forced to flash away. The mid tower is, sorry, the bot tower is going to drop in favor of SK.
Would you Herald for tier 2?
Yeah, you definitely do. Why not? You know you have the tempo advantage. 3 members bot side. Ride that in. You could probably get a second charge off, I think.
With 6 mites, I think you just kill this tower.
Yeah, you do. Melt through it.
6 grubs. The more grubs you have, the more mites spawn out of the Rift Herald. You could look for an extra charge or ride it in.
I mean, the thing that confused me was that Clomp actually stayed top, then moved into the river, and then moved back to top.
Again, yeah.
I thought that they had decided at this point that they were going to cross. And he shouldn't be in any danger. He's moving down to the river. He's now going to move his pressure over to mids so that he can catch that wave.
And the Kraken Slayer thing coming across as well. The control ward goes down. Irrelevant now is going to try and check it, but he doesn't have a ward. He's hooked in, and this is all they really wanted out of it. Pull the K'Sante in, pull anyone in. Hostile takeover. Not quite going to connect as Marcoon still on the Baron. Finn on the front line. Still has the explosive cast. Marcoon pops a Heartbreaker there to get out of the K'Sante, and now with 3,000 HP, there's the explosive cast. Doesn't hit Isma. Isma can still look for the steal, but can't find a way. Looking very hungrily at that 7-2 scoreline. Marcoon starting up the Dragon. Will be able to get it. Irrelevant still just stepping forward here. Comp starting to dash away. Irrelevant continues to chase forward. Pathmaker out, looking for at least a slow here. Pops the all-out on Comp. Fate's Call will bring Zoelis back, and Irrelevant just sprinted at them. And
here comes Gragas.
Yeah, I've seen more effective sprints on a school sports day. The continuation of Rogue, like, SK were just all at odds and ends. They were all over the place after Irrelevant to chase down Comp, and Rogue very happily accepted the free gift of the kills there.
I mean, poor coordination from SK to force that fight. It looked desperate. Irrelevant just sprinting at the AD carry.
Already.
And Rogue they shut him down and they collapse on the fight. They're going to unlock this base 23.5 minutes in.
I mean, the thing
Rogue
with that fight as well is, like, you're against 6 grubs, you're against the Baron push. Do you need to invest that much, SK? Because now you're going to lose double inhibitors off it. Maybe you could have held back, tried to just clear out, and only lost an inhib or so. Rogue just entirely break open.
Death cap very close, but I don't think he's going to have time to finish it. Comp with the ulti.
It's more just to force SK back. Now clearing out the wave. Rogue will likely join him as this next wave crashes towards that tower. No Fate's Call for them. a little while. Makes it a tiny bit trickier, but when you're 9,000 gold ahead, things aren't really too difficult. As the hook lands onto Isma, he uses the crescent guard, then he's knocked back with the explosive cask, and the displacement from Rogue's comp is absolutely devastating. Markoon was hit with the hostile takeover, but this takeover not working as intended.
They don't need to base it, they can just keep the pressure up. Look at all these super minions and the poke. They're still very healthy on the side of Rogue.
TP to the minions here to try and make them invulnerable so that they can tank those super minions a little bit longer from Irrelevant. It does that, and another hook! The golden hand of God from Zoelis this game. He has not missed. Him and Maradona have a thing in common, it seems, it is Zoelis' hand that has sent SK packing. They do still have a chance at playoffs, but it is likely they will have to play a tiebreaker game at least. Rogue keeping their destiny in their own hands as they lock up Exakick once again. And Rogue, for the first time this year, have beaten a team not named Carmine Core or G2.
They did it in clean fashion as well, a 27-minute victory.